Hi, it's Doug Kooy for SoWhatDoYouThink.com. A video that's been getting a ton of hits lately on the internet is about a young man who states that he hates religion, but he loves Jesus.
See, the problem with religion is it never gets to the core. It's just behavior modification, like a long list of chores. Like, let's dress up the outside, make it look nice and neat. But it's funny, that's what they used to do to mummies while the corpse rots underneath.
It's really done well. It's done in rap form. And I must say, I agree with most of what he has to say.
What if I told you Jesus came to abolish religion? What if I told you voting Republican really wasn't his mission? What if I told you Republican doesn't automatically mean Christian, and just because you call some people blind doesn't automatically give you vision? I mean, if religion is so great, why has it started so many wars? Why does it build huge churches but fails to feed the poor? Tell single moms God doesn't love them if they've ever had a divorce, but in the Old Testament, God actually calls religious people whores.
Now, I grew up in church. My dad was a pastor. I spent most of my life trying to get over the pain that many religious people have inflicted on me. I mean, I've had a ton of bitterness, and I must say a lot of unforgiveness happening in my life. So it's been a struggle being a Christian. So what has really bothered me is how many people just believe what they've been told. They don't have critical thinking. They have a leader who has taught them certain things, and they just go along with it. We don't do that in anything else in life, but I did it for years. The other thing bothers me is the fundamentalist attitude. That's what I call no fun and sometimes mental, especially in the way we've treated the homosexual community. Now, Jesus taught something very, very profound. He said, "Love the Lord thy God with all your heart, soul, and body. Love thy neighbor as yourself." Can you imagine? Can you imagine if we could just get half of that right? Like loving our neighbor. Your neighbor may be of a different religion. He might be gay. He might be straight. He might be who knows what. Might totally disagree with you. But we're called to love people, not judge them. And then we're called to love God. And you know, that's not standing up for a half hour on a Sunday morning and going, "I love you, I love you, I love you." I mean, God's not like on an ego trip. He's just looking for our heart. You don't do that with people you love. You don't stand in front of them and sing for 20 minutes going, "I love you, I love you, I love you." No, you love them. You do that by the way you walk and talk and do life with them. That's what God's after.
Now let me clarify. I love the church, I love the Bible, and yes, I believe in sin. But if Jesus came to your church, would they actually let him in?
The real church is not a building. It's not a program. It's not a place you go to. The real church is people. It's people who give a damn how other people are feeling, if they're hurting. It's rejoicing with those that are on the mountaintop. It's being sorrowful with those that are being sorrowful. And, it's doing life. That's what it is. It's doing life with people. That's what the church is really all about. And you know, it bothers me that we've gotten away from that. I mean, we have so many programs, so many hoops to jump through. Jesus came to this planet to take away the hoops. Now, to be honest, I've never been the Christian I've wanted to be. But God has always been the God he's promised to be. That's awesome. I'm almost 65 years of age. I have learned over the years what I believe Christianity is not. Now, if I could just figure out how to live what I think it is, then I'll get somewhere. This is Doug Kooy. So, what do you think?
Religion? No, I hate it. In fact, I literally resent it. Because when Jesus said, "It is finished," I believe he meant it.